Hello, this is Abdulaziz again. It's been a while that I had any video, although I have piles of questions people ask me, and I still owe you guys to respond to them. So I pick up the first question, which was not really related to the startup, frankly speaking. This is a general problem, not really related to the people who are going for a startup or are in a process of a startup or setting up an organization. No, this happens to many, even in a normal day-to-day business, in normal corporate life, even people doing job, they have this problem, and the problem called self-doubt, low confidence. It's like if I feel like sometimes like I'm un, undeserving of my achievement, for example. And one thing I am pretty much sure that I am not really the only person in the world who had this problem. So this problem is, I don't say common, but it's very much in many people who lacking the self confidence. That's creating a self doubt. I am a person who believes in strength finding. So I'm not really if I have a problem within myself or I came across a problem, I take it that I am not perfect. Nobody perfect. Everybody has their own problems. And the issue here is the problems are embedded most of the time. It's part of my who I am. It's my aptitude. It's a built-in problem within me. God created me like that. So many of the problems that I have, they are built in. If I try to solve them, I need to struggle a lot. So I find an alternative is that rather than looking at my problems, I go and find my strengths. These strengths distinguish me from others because these strengths will be my own. As the problems are my own, then the strengths also are my own. And when I have these strengths, that strength may be unique. That strength may be so powerful that it overcomes my issues. So the how I do it to deal with the self-doubt, I usually try to work around, turn my self-doubt into more constructive and productive. So if I have a problem, if I have a doubt on certain thing, instead of shying away from, for example, shying away from the experiences that may trigger my doubt, I grab them, not shy away. Because challenges are opportunities to learn, to grow. I take these, my nerves, as a reminder to me that there is always room to grow. And the growth is by learning. So if I experience there is a doubt, fine, go with that. Even if I fail, I learn a lot in the process. And that process is not substitutable with anything else. This is my growth. And it's like if I'm in the room with many people, I accepted the situation that I'm not the smartest person in the room always. So if I accept that fact, it gives me strength because I don't have to prove anything. If I believe that I'm the smartest person, I need to prove it also. But if I'm not, I don't need to. It gives me a confidence. I'm actually appearing more confident when I demonstrate the humility and courage to ask what I don't know. that makes me put my self-doubt, that put uh, my lack of knowledge or experience, and it converts to something which stands out, my confidence, right? So this is a small thing, but this we need to train ourselves. We need to train, and we need to train ourselves. The first step to train ourselves is to accept the feedback as a constructive experience. Don't even think that whoever is giving me a feedback is my well-wisher, because even if somebody envy of me or is my enemy, he doesn't want me to grow or whatever, his feedback is still coming from a thought process. He observed me, he, he looked at me, he educated himself of my weaknesses to identify, maybe in a wrong way, but he still identified my weakness, which I should do, but I cannot find it because nobody can find his own weaknesses. But somebody else, even if he is not a well-wisher, he at least observes, and when he points out, this point out coming from his observation, a thoughtful observation, that gives me a chance to grab that observation and work around to improve myself. So you see that it's a very simple way of converting your problems into your strength. Only thing you need to do is to be positive, always. This is Abdulaziz, partner of Deadline Business Consultancy. Thank you very much.